Hello, I'm Fatima. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing something a bit different. I'm trying um I'm trying something new. I was looking through Pinterest and I came across some of these very clean and very minimalist layouts, and I thought I'd give it a try. I think they look very nice, but I don't know if I can pull it off very well. But I thought I'll give it a try anyways. So I am here trying to do some layers, and I am working without thinking too much, because all the time when I'm scrapbooking, usually I just take so long making decisions, and I'm just cutting and taping right away so I don't be changing my mind. So I'm just doing some layers, and here I'm using some tissue paper. And I like using tissue paper because it adds some texture to your page. Not texture, what am I trying to say? Some interest without adding too much weight, in my opinion. I don't know, there's something about it. I like it. So adding a few layers of that, and I just staple them together so they don't move too much while I'm trying to put them in place where I want them. And I am using a picture of a penguin. And you might be thinking, why is she scrapping a penguin? And this picture I took 2 years ago. My aunt came with her family for the first time to visit, and one of the things we did was we went to the aquarium. And when we were going to the part where the penguins are supposed to be, there was only this one penguin. And I don't know if it was that there was only one penguin in the aquarium, or the other ones were hiding somewhere and they didn't want to come out, but the only one we saw was this one. So I went ahead and took a picture of it because I'd really never seen a penguin before anyways. So I thought he was really cute, and I took a picture of him. And recently I found this picture, and I thought that that picture will work really well with the type of layout that I want to do today. And usually I don't work like that. Usually I choose a picture and then I work around the picture. But since I wanted to try and do a different type of layout, I thought I would use this picture because for one, the picture is very simple, and that's sort of what I wanted to do. And two, I was able to cut it to the size that I wanted to do, which was 3x3. And usually I cannot do that with my other pictures because they're printed in a 4x4, and it's very difficult to crop them once they are that size. And I'm using here this leftover bag that I get some embellishments when I get the kits from the kit club, and I've been wanting to use it for a while, and here I almost forget to use it, but I decided to add it at the end anyways because I like the texture that it adds. And for some reason I'm out of breath. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so I am trying to add some embellishments, and I wanted to do this without adding too much weight, because all the time that I'm doing this, I'm just reminding myself that I'm trying to do a simple layout. I'm trying to keep it clean and not add too many things to it. So I just punched a couple of circles and a couple of shapes, and I just cut out a banner from a white embossed cardstock that I had laying around. I'm pretty sure you can figure this out by now, but I'm just using scraps for this layout. I thought I use scraps from in the box where I keep them is getting kind of puffy, so I thought I should start using them to get that emptied out. And I add a few of these flowers because I thought it was I mean it's supposed to be simple, but I don't want it to be bland, so I just added some of these flowers that had these gems in the middle to them. And oh, I apologize for that. That's probably not gonna make good sound. Excuse me. So I'm just trying to layer some things, and that is cut in the shape of a ticket, and it's not gonna work, so I leave it. And I tried to put some washi tape to actually act as a layer, and I quickly realized that wasn't going to work, so I leave that too. And I took some thread out. I wanted to add something else to the clusters, so I used that because again I want it to be interesting, but I don't want it to be heavy, and I thought that would be a good way to do that, and that add some texture and interest to your page. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so as you can see, the oh, here I'm still adding the thread, so I just added some thread to the top and the bottom. And then that washi tape that I was trying to add, it didn't work under the picture, but it's going to work for me under at the bottom of the page, so I'm gonna add it there. And again, I'm just working quickly, taping as I go, so I don't be changing my mind, because when I scrapbook sometimes I just take forever trying to make decisions, so I'm just taping things down. And I was going so quickly that I glued down the flower before I glued down the picture, and that was kind of backwards a little bit. So as you can see at the bottom, I used the washi tape, and I'm going to just layer that later on in a little bit. Because I noticed that I am a bit of a scattered scrapper, you know. I start working on something and then I leave it, and I start working on something else on the page, and but you know, eventually everything gets finished, and that works out for me. So I'm just going to do that at the top and the bottom. And I'm going to apologize from now, because in a little bit it's going to get cut off, because my phone stopped recording for a little bit and I didn't realize it. But I was able to record the end of it. But what I did was, actually I don't even make that decision until later, that I add a tag, because I was thinking I needed to do some journaling, and if I do some journaling that in the page that I wanted to be clean, I'm going to again make it heavy, and I didn't want that, so I just added a tag at the end and slipped it inside the bag that I used as a layer, and that worked out really well. Because I was thinking maybe if I just have a picture of a penguin randomly in the album, people might think, okay, why is she scrapbooking a penguin in a family album? I don't know. So I just added a tag for that, and here I'm basically done. I added my title, which is just one penguin, and then I added some splatter that I seem to not be able to complete a layout without adding. And let me know in the comments below, does this qualify as a clean and simple layout? I'm not sure if I accomplished that, but let me know. This is it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video. Let me know in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up if you do. And I'ma say bye. See you next time.